What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video, and today we're taking a look at a brand new library from Auddict called the Broken Heartstrings Piano. So I saw this on VI Control. I'm very proud to be the first reply on that commercial post, but anyway, as soon as I saw it and took a listen to the walkthrough video, I was blown away. If you know me, my style of music is more in the mellow, Disney side of things. I like intricate, detailed orchestrations, and piano plays a very important role in many of those pieces. So when I heard something like this that kind of excels in the softer dynamics, sort of the felty sort of piano sound, I was instantly smitten and I really wanted to get my hands on this. So big thanks to Auddict for sending me a copy, and we'll also do a giveaway at the end as well. So if you want to get your hands on this potentially, then stay for the end and we will go over those giveaway details as well. So if we take a look here at the product page, they call it the Whispers of Piano. So basically, this is a Steinway grand piano Model D that was re-engineered and captured in a way that captures really the softest dynamics. But I believe there are like up to 16 dynamics per key, 12 to 16, I believe it was. So right now it's 50% off sale, 120 bucks, regular price 240. And so here you can see some of the details there. So the softest piano tones, a really intimate sound, and 12 multi-sampled extra sound layers, which we'll get into in just a little bit. And then you can listen to the demos, read a little bit about what they did to capture the sound and all of that stuff. Okay, so with that being said, let's kind of get into it. I'm just going to play a little bit. I'm going to try to play a lot of the lower dynamics and then go into the higher ones so we can hear some of the dynamic range there. But you'll notice the overall soundscape is more intimate and felty in nature. So here we go. All right, so that's a quick listen to the overall sound. So pretty consistently throughout the entire range, from the low notes all the way up to the high notes, there's this air of feltiness, a very intimate, warm sound that you can hear has been captured here. I don't know how much of it is the processing or how much of it is just the natural recordings, but I think they struck a really good balance of having the detail in the sound, but also having that soundscapey, intimacy that you get, that warmth that really feels more emotional and passionate. It's the opposite of, like, let's say, a bright sort of accented, aggressive sort of piano, this is definitely not meant for those sort of contexts. As you can see, the GUI is filled with like hearts and a broken heart as well. So it's really meant for those emotional moments, right? And you get that here out of the box. So taking a quick look at these 12 additional layers of sound, you can really play around with the nature of the sound itself. But these are all in addition to the original sound signal. So let's hear one of these, or each of these one by one. Here's the wood sound. So right, you get some of that wood sound on the attacks of those notes. Here's plectrum. It almost makes it sound like a harpsichord in a way. Here's hush. Sort of like an echo of sorts. Pad. Okay. Lo-fi. Yeah, to be honest, I don't hear too much processing there with the lo-fi. Maybe it's a very subtle thing there, but yeah. Let's hear lament. Yeah, so kind of similar to the pad there, but it rings out a little bit longer. Here's echoes. Sort of like a delay. Mech, so mechanical sounds. Right, you kind of get that old-timey feel with those releases. Pedal, of course, is just pedal noise. I personally don't like that much pedal noise in my playing, so I kind of turn it down to almost zero. Then haunt. Almost like a toy box in a way. And then whisper. Beautiful. But yeah, overall, I still think I prefer the out of the box sound the most. It just has this beautiful intimacy that I don't really have to tamper with at all, and I really do like it. So let me just play a little bit more. And by the way, you can save these different presets. They have presets for you that you can play around with, and of course you can alter them, but then you can make sure you save them if you like that sound that you're getting. So preset 1 is basically just the out of the box sound, but we can play through a couple of these other presets to hear what they've done here. So this is preset number 2. Right, so you can see how these different presets sort of alter the sound in slightly different ways, but overall, if you're going for a more natural sound, then the first preset is probably going to be your go-to, and it is for me as well. Now, I always make a point of saying in my videos that I don't like GUIs that are overcomplicated and have like a ton of options. And this one I think borders right on the edge for me in terms of having too much stuff to play around with versus being simple enough that you can just pull out and play. Because ultimately the sound of the library is the most important, right? So this is one of those libraries when I pull out, the GUI is a little bit overwhelming at first because basically everywhere you look there's like buttons and knobs that you can turn. Maybe it's nice if they put these maybe behind like an advanced pane or something, advanced tab, and then you can go in and tweak it if you want with the mics and stuff and the, you know, the sound layers. But it's not too complicated to the point where you get overwhelmed completely and then you just can't figure out what to do. So when I pulled it out and started playing, I immediately forgot about all the knobs and stuff here, and I was just enjoying the moment, you know? So again, the overall sound is just so lovely, and yeah, you can see how nice it is for those exposed, intimate, emotional moments there. It really has sort of a nostalgic classic sound, right? Very warm. It almost feels like tape. It was like recorded to tape. There's some saturation there. Yeah, definitely a very, very timeless sound, which I really enjoy. It fits perfectly into my style, I would say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it as well. And big thanks again to Auddict for sending me a copy. And with that being said, let's get into the giveaway. So the same rules apply. Number one is to fill out the form below in the description box and fill out your details there so you'll be entered into the system, and I'll reach out in a couple of days to let you know who the winner is. Number two is to leave a comment under this video letting me know why you want this piano, what you enjoy about it, and how you would use it in your music. And number three is simply to leave a like on the video. It's greatly appreciated and it helps out the channel a lot. So yeah, if you want to win a copy, just make sure you follow those 3 steps and you'll be entered into the system. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Big thanks again to Auddict, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.